Hey there, it's Zaddy here. I thought today we could spend a little bit of time outside, being present, enjoying the sounds of nature, the birds, the wind blowing, leaves crunching. Just be present. We're always going so fast in our daily lives and not really taking any time to just be in this moment. So let's just be. So if you're comfortable, feel free to close your eyes or just fix your gaze on something ahead of you. And let your eyes relax. Let the muscles in your eyes relax. Let your tongue relax in your mouth. Try to let go of any tension in your shoulders. I tend to hunch my shoulders up without realizing, and then I have to let them drop down. So if you need to do that, just let your shoulders drop down to a comfortable position. Find a way to sit or lay down. Put your body in a position that you will feel relaxed in. Let your face relax. Unclench your jaw. Just bring a little attention to your face, maybe. Muscles in your cheeks. Your nose. Your eyebrows. Your forehead. Are you making a worried face? Even your ears. And now if you can, I just want you to visualize being in a beautiful nature spot. Maybe someplace that's special to you. Maybe someplace you've always dreamed of. Maybe someplace imaginary like the pasture and water in Howl's Moving Castle. It can be a river, stream, it could be a mountain, it could be a forest, a pasture. Any scenery that you want. And just imagine that there's a path that you start following and take it at a leisurely pace. You're being present, you're noticing the things around you. Maybe notice how your body is moving. Do you naturally want to go at a faster pace? Are you holding any tension when you walk? Is there some part of you that's hurting or needs some healing? And just bring a little bit of attention to that. And just keep walking down this path. Take it at your own pace. There's no wrong way. It's your journey. And just take in the scenery. Are there birds chirping? What's the weather like? Is it cloudy? Maybe a little drizzle? Or is it really sunny out? Is it hot? Cold? Sweater weather? Or maybe like a moderate temperature? Take it in. Take in the smells. Take in the sounds. Maybe the wind is blowing, or the leaves are rustling. It's getting to be autumn now, so maybe there's some leaves crunching under your feet on the ground. Or maybe there's the splashing of water nearby, lapping up against the shore, or a creek that's bubbling over the rocks. Maybe you stop and pick up a rock and take a look at it. Feel the rock in your hand. Is it scratchy or smooth? Is it light, heavy, bumpy? What does it look like? Does it have little different shades? Is it just gray or brown? Of course, all these loud cars or motorcycles have to be going by now. It's all part of the ambience of my backyard. Just keep taking in the scenery as you're walking down your path. Maybe notice your breathing a little bit. What paces you're breathing naturally at? Is it faster or slower? Are you taking a big belly breath? Or are you up more in your chest or your throat? You can change your breathing if you want to. Maybe you're breathing a little too fast, but that's up to you. Just notice the pace that you're breathing at and be present in this moment. Keep taking that leisurely pace down your path. Keep noticing things. Maybe something new has crossed. Maybe you found another shiny rock. There's some twigs on the ground with berries. Maybe there's fresh fruit that you can eat off the trees. Or maybe you came across a patch of wildflowers. Just keep noticing your breathing. Don't put any judgment on it. Just notice that it's there, and that you're breathing, that your body is breathing, and your skin is breathing, and that you are a living organism, just like the grass growing up from the ground, just like the birds in the trees, just like the fish in the water, just like the moss growing over, or the lichen growing over the trees and rocks. You are living and breathing just like them, and you are just as worthy to sit here, to be present. And as you're walking, you notice this real big tree. Even if you're in a forest already, you notice this just ginormous tree over in the distance, and you make your way towards it. Again, just taking a nice pace, nice leisurely walk down the path. And as you approach the tree, there's more details that come into place. You can see some of the roots that are really taking over the ground. You notice how thick the trunk is, how sturdy it seems. You notice how many branches there are, and all the leaves, their color and their shape. And as you get close to this tree, you put out your hand and touch the tree. Feel its life force breathing into you as you breathe into it. Feel the energy of this tree. Feel this mutual exchange of being present in nature. And as you're feeling this tree's energy, you notice a color pops into your head. Or maybe you visualize it or hear it. So imagine that color. Maybe you associate it with the tree. Maybe you associate it with yourself or with this day. Just imagine that color. Is it solid, or does it have different hues or rings around it? Imagine this color within your center and within the tree center as well. And as you breathe and take in the smells and sights and sounds, just imagine this color as a light orb. You have one in your center, and so does the tree. And while you breathe, you notice that the orb kind of expands and contracts. And the deeper you get into your breathing, the deeper that you get into your breathing, you notice that when it expands even greater within you and the tree. And just keep imagining it expanding and contracting until both orbs are touching you and the tree. And as you're breathing into each other, you notice that they're touching. What does it feel like? Is it soft? Is it hearty? Is it spiritual? Is it wispy? Is it grounding? And again, they keep expanding and contracting, expanding and contracting. And it's going to keep doing this until the light orb encompasses your whole body, your whole being. Maybe not the tree's whole being because it's so large, but you're going to let that light, that color, fill your entire body until you feel it reaching out from the tips of your fingers, from the top of your head, down to your feet and into the ground, rooting yourself like the tree. And maybe now you take your hands off the tree and reach them up into the sky. Feel that stretch. Again, feel that you are a life force, a living organism within this world. You matter. Just like all the rocks and pebbles and the water we drink and the trees that give us life, you matter just as much. When you're ready, come out of the stretch and maybe start making your way back down the path to where you came from. Or maybe you're ready to take a new path. The choice is yours, but we continue along the path, either going home or going somewhere new. And again, just notice your breathing. Notice your breathing. And keep that light orb with you. This light orb is a way of protection for you. It's okay if you see it differently than that, too. It can be whatever you need it to be right now. But I like to visualize it as this orb of protection to protect our energy throughout the day. Things stick to us, words, feelings, people's energies, they stick to us. And so this orb is meant to protect you from maybe some of the ick around that you don't want to carry with you. You don't deserve that. And just carry this with you throughout the day today and see if it feels different. See if you feel more grounded or like you don't let other people's vibes affect your own. And maybe tomorrow you'll want to do this again. Because your energy, your life energy is precious. You deserve to feel at peace, to feel protected, to feel safe. You deserve to let your own vibes speak for themselves. And you don't need to be pulled this way and that way by other people's vibrations. You are on your own path. You get to make these choices. Again, you matter. And remember to take little moments throughout your day to be present, to find glimmers, moments of joy, maybe that first sip of coffee, or the music you listen to on your commute, or the way the weather makes you feel, the different smells in the air. Carry these with you throughout your days. Thank you for being here. Thank you for coming on this journey with me. If you haven't already, you can open your eyes or come back to reality, however you may wish. And again, just carry this with you throughout the day. See if it changes anything. I appreciate you being here with me and sharing this space. You matter. Your existence matters in this world. Thank you for being here. Have a lovely day.